For this week's discussion, we're talking about the word self. And the concept of self is how a person believes in themselves, how they think and perceive themselves, and how they compare against others. In self-change over adolescence in America, the positive thinking of themselves usually declines around the age of 13, which makes sense because your body's going through a lot of changes, and everything around your life just becomes more and more serious the older you get as a child. For example, you may need to get a job for money, or your friendship and relationship might get more complex. Just a lot of stuff going on for a kid, and in turn affects how they think about themselves in a negative way. Three aspects I chose for self is self-esteem, possible self, and constructed self. For self-esteem, it's a person's confidence and belief in themselves. A person that doesn't have a great self-esteem about themselves would not be confident in talking to people or being around people. So for an example I used would a kid that doesn't want to do any activities or join any club because of their low self-esteem, and might be nervous to be around people. The next is possible self. It's the concept of thinking of what they could become, and also the negative side of it is when a kid starts thinking of how bad they could end up becoming. An example of this would be a kid thinking he wants to be a scientist later in life when he grows up because another person in his family is, whether it's a father, brother, uncle, aunt. And then a bad side of it is when a kid doesn't grow up in a great neighborhood or a good environment, and the kid thinks he should do stuff that would later on put him in jail and become a criminal, and that's how they see themselves. And that's an example you would do working with an adolescent as a professional, is making sure that kid doesn't see him as that. And then the last one I used was constructed self. It's the building up of a person through purposeful activities with materials in a good environment. For example, a person might start working a job, and throughout that job, the person might become more confident and in turn get a higher self-esteem. Thank you for watching.